bumping away, streaming for all to see. Cachorro, Cachorro. Your dog superheroes is today for you and me. Cachorro,
Welcome to an El Cachorro Shark Week edition recap. So what the hell? I thought I do these. We might also I'll probably do one on the Shark Fest. Maybe just do one on the whole thing because they don't do as much new stuff as Discovery does. So I thought we'd do a recap of night one, Sunday night, the kickoff. We get John Cena does a little intro. He does an interview halfway through the night. Keep the comedy. That's cool. What you like there? You keep your little comedy stuff. The silly stuff to a limit. That was great. I enjoy it. That's how I prefer it. So it was either 3 or 4 new shows because I'm not positive if one was a new show or not. Felt like I've seen it before, but we'll count it just in case. So usually it's 8 to 11 is all the new stuff and then repeat. So, but wasn't positive about the 11 o'clock one. So we had some couple focus on great whites and a couple focus on whales. Doing a Mako, and then the one up in the air was about bull sharks, really. So pretty cool. So the first one, they're doing New Zealand white sharks, trying to see. They have the theory of a female mates with multiple males and has a clan of like a female pack. A female has a pack of a couple males with her. So they came up with they brought back the whale decoy that they did last year, and this time they souped it up a little bit more, gave a lot more blood, and a bigger area for people to hang out in underneath it and watch the sharks. So while they're doing it, they seem to get the same sharks over and over again. So there was 2 females total. One was a massive one, one was a small one. So they believe that the female was like the queen of the clan. They did some bio samples they said will take a while before we get any kind of knowing about them. So it's pretty solid episode. Give it that. So really cool. Some interesting new ways of getting close to the sharks. Our second one was crap. What was the second one? Oh yeah, the shark versus a prehistoric whale. So they've done the Meg stuff, so I guess they wanted to do the prehistoric. I guess it's not the most popular prehistoric whale that I know of. But the Leviathan Melania, kind of like the prehistoric sperm whale that got its name from Moby Dick. Kind of, they said the whale that Moby Dick kind of may have most likely was. So, Ha mentioned that it would exist. It was existed up to 100 million years ago. So it would have existed with great white, ancient great whites. Also would have existed with Megalodon, but they didn't really talk much about it with the Megalodon. Now, Vit versus a Megalodon would have been an interesting show. But like when they ran into each other and they did like these tests and stuff and compared. One thing that really stuck out is they said its descendants, modern day descendants, are sperm whales and orcas. Unless this whale's related to dolphins, how's it related to an orca? Orcas are dolphins. Newsflash, in case you didn't know that. The killer whale is not a whale, it's a dolphin. It's the largest species of dolphin. So I'm not sure if that was there's actual facts that this whale was a descendant, that maybe dolphins were a descendant of this thing or not, but yeah, that may have been a flub in the show there. Excuse me. So that part did stick out to me a little bit as dolphins aren't, or killer whales, orcas aren't whales. So that may have been bullshit. But they did some tests on how the different animals reacted and stuff like that, and did a simulated battle at the end where the whale wins. To be fair, I don't think these... I gotta find out when the whale technically went extinct. But, I don't think these two would have hunted each other. I think this whale would have focused on bigger other whales or giant squids. It does have like super long teeth, really, massive teeth. To my surprise, I've not heard of much of this whale. I think I've heard the name before. As much as I know prehistoric stuff, but they have these massive teeth, bigger than a T-Rex and a Meg and stuff like that. And I just don't know what else it would have. I mean, I guess it would have hunted maybe other whales, or I don't know if those teeth would have been made for giant squid. Or it did, it maybe hunted megalodons. So I don't know. That one was okay. Our third episode was about makos, which is cool. Get out, some new different sharks in there. I'd like to see a cool one. They're hunting giant makos off the Pacific California coast. Makos in the upper teen length of feet. And they found a couple of big monster ones. They called one Makozilla. And they did some samples, and they found out that the makos were all somewhat related, but supposedly a lot of makos in that area are related because there was because I guess they're heavily inbred in that area, I guess, because they got so low. But they're not, so that further testing would reveal how related they are. But that one was pretty cool. Mako seeing another shark. That was pretty cool. And then our fourth one was one about shark attacks in Sydney Harbor. Paul Donelder went back to dive after checking out bull sharks, which I kind of feel like I've seen him at least go back and do that before. So I think this was an old episode. I just didn't recall it. It wasn't on my DVR, so I guess it maybe fell off my DVR or something like that. Well, obviously a lot of them fell off the DVR, but saw this on there. It was like, you went testing out, saw that the bull sharks are Sydney Harbor's becoming a better habitat for bull sharks. A little tad bit of tigers and possibly white and a bunch of sand tigers in there thrown, and everybody's mostly focused on the bull sharks. So just showed that the climate changes and the cleaner harbors brought a lot more bait fish into the harbor, and it's a perfect habitat for bull sharks. So if I rank the night, it would have been, I think, the one where they had the whale decoy with the blood. That was probably the most out there one. So I like that one, the Mako, the Sydney one if it was new, and then the Jaws versus Leviathan, just because the 60-foot whale versus a 20-foot shark is like, that's not a good comparison. And like I said, I don't really think they would have been competitors anyways. But we'll do recaps of the other episodes towards the end of the week. I might be late getting the weekend ones up because I will be going to Chicago for G-Fest, so expect videos about that too. But so the Thursday through Sunday ones may be delayed a little bit. But quick one, so Shark Week Night 1. Till next time.